So many people are afraid of getting scammed online, and I don't blame them. I've been scammed before myself, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let me introduce myself. I'm Steve. I'm a retired pastor. I pastored about 45 years. I'm now living in Charlotte, North Carolina with my wife. We've been married 56 years. I'm a great grandfather now, so I have two great grandchildren, seven grandchildren. But I retired about 5 years ago, and when I did not have enough for retirement. I really didn't. I was short about $1,000 a month in meeting my bills every month. You know, Social Security is not going to do it for you. If you're counting on Social Security, you better have a supplement because Social Security will pay 50% or so, 60%, sometimes as low as 40% of what you're going to need each month. And some professionals say that you need about $750,000 to $1 million saved up, or in some kind of equity place where you can get at that to make it through retirement. That was just not not the reality for me by any means. And so, but I want to talk about getting scammed. So you're at the place where, hey, I need to make some extra money. I've looked into some different programs. In fact, I tried a few MLM programs. I've done about 6 over the years and 2 since I was retired. None of them really worked out well, mostly because you make a small percentage on the product. If you're doing affiliate marketing or MLM, you're only going to make real good money if you've got the big downline of people who are recruiting and selling and all of that. Then you can make some decent money. Now, I like the products. I just didn't like the business model. Now, let's get back to getting scammed. So I got scammed in a program that was an MLM. And so you put a large investment in. I had to put it about $10,000 into a program, and they promised big money back. I began to get some money back, and then all of a sudden they were gone. They were out of town. You know, they closed up shop. And I don't know if it was just a scam from the beginning or if they went bankrupt, but that's what happened. And so I've learned my lessons, and I want to share about 9 points maybe that will help you, keep you from getting scammed. And then I want to share a program that I found that I've really found is great. So first of all, number one, to avoid getting scammed, watch out for get rich schemes. Get rich. You're going to make money overnight. Don't look for a program. Don't get involved with a program that's going to say, yeah, you'll be rich tomorrow. You know, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Now, you know, when they say things like earn $10,000 by Friday just by clicking a few buttons, that more than likely isn't reality, my friends. Number two, look for transparency. Now, that means if they can't clearly explain the program, how it works, it may be shady. You know, ask questions. What do you actually do day by day? What does the program look like? What's my job going to be, and how does that work? Oftentimes, when they present these scams, well, we'll tell you. No, ask the questions and find out. What do you do? What does it look like? What does your day-to-day look like? If they say it's a 2-hour day, okay, great. What is that 2 hours? How does that break down? What does it look like? Number three, do your homework. That is, do a little research. First of all, try to find some testimonials that are real and so forth, but check out the websites about the program and so on. Now, I checked out our business, and they were correct. The guys who were sharing their review on the program, they called it an MLM. Our program is not an MLM, but other than that, they were fair and had good things to say. Number four, avoid high tension pressure, high pressure tactics. That is, listen, get in today. You've got to get in before you get off this call. And I've had a lot of businesses say that you got to buy now. There's only 2 spots left. You have to get in before the deadline tomorrow. Those kinds of things may cause you to realize it may be just a selling tactic, but often it's putting the pressure on you to buy, and I don't trust that. If the company is a good company, they're going to be here tomorrow, and the program or the deal that they have is going to be there tomorrow. So don't fall for the high pressure tactics. You know, they sound good, but they usually fall through. Number 5, don't trust flashy pics, lifestyle pictures. They show you they're standing next to their Lamborghini and stacks of cash, but most of the time that's usually rented or staged, in all honesty. Real success stories are going to be normal, not Hollywood. Now, not that people who have made great money can't show a new house that they bought or built, but they should be in it and living in it, not I'm standing in front of a picture. Well, I don't know whose house that is. I want to see your living room. I want to see your kitchen. I want to see inside of it. I want to see your life. That helps us to know the program is real. Okay, and we're talking again about how to avoid being scammed in some of these programs. Now, there are great programs out there. Don't misunderstand. They're not all scams. There are some good programs out there. Number 6, check for real support and training. Support and training in the business is great. I was in one company. I paid my money to get in the company, and then it was like crickets. I had no clue what to do, how to do it, or whatever. The training was very weak. Legitimate programs provide community, mentorship, and training. And I'll have to say, the digital growth community that I'm in probably has the best training I've ever seen. And I've been in about 6 MLMs and several different companies. Probably the best training I've ever seen, the best community I've ever seen. So I'm now friends with many of the people. I don't know where they live. Well, I know a few people where they live from chatting, but these are people that I've become friends with. I follow them, they follow me, and it's been good. But scams will often leave you hanging after they take your money. All right. Number 7, look for proof, not just promises. Look for proof, not just promises. That is, testimonies from real people. If you can message them, if you can talk to them personally, if you can find out about them, and anyone's able to do that with me. I've got a friend who someone I know from church who just contacted me a little while ago. He said, could we talk? I'm interested in your program. Could we talk? Absolutely. We need to be available and try to talk to people, actually see them walking through the system, not vague hype, but how does the system actually work, and what are they doing, and how is it working for them? That's very important. Number 8, payment safety. Don't. Some of these programs say, "Well, send us a Visa gift card or wire transfer or crypto wallets." All this. I was in one company that they required everything to be in crypto, so I had to get on the programs, exchange money, American currency, cash, for USD for crypto, and then crypto into their program and all that. Well, that didn't work out too well for me. Let's just put it that way. And I should have guessed it, but we're a European country. That's why. Listen, the company I'm in is all over the world, but it's all U.S. cash. So avoid that. So, okay, and then. The last thought I've got is trying to avoid a scam is trust your gut. If it just doesn't feel right, you know what? Not that it's bad, but just take a little longer. It's okay to kick the tires. The program that I'm in now, I did a little research on it, and I found a friend of mine, a gal that I'd known in our church 25 years ago, and I saw she was in the program, so I called her up. And I said, "How are you doing? You're in this program?" She said, "Yes, I just got in a week ago." And I said, "Well, how's it going for you? Have you made any money?" She said, "Not yet." I said, "When you make money and you can tell me there's money in your pocket, let me know. Then I'll get in." You see, I'm looking to verify the situation. So give it some time. Trust your gut and move slow. If she said to me, "Yeah, I've been in 6 months and I haven't made any money yet," I would be hesitant to get in. Now, she called me back about a week and a half later and said, "Hey, I made my first sale, $400 sale." I said, "Great. Now I'll get in," because I'd kicked the tires on all the rest of the program and watched the testimonies and so on. But that was the way I did it. So let me just recap this. So encourage. There are scams out there. Be careful of them. Watch for credibility. Look for the free guides and the training, all of that, and so forth. But Let me share my story. I got into this program. I was 4 years retired, and I was short about $1,000 every month. And boy, the worry and stress and the pressure of that was unbelievable. It was like a cloud. You go to bed with this cloud hanging over you. You're thinking about how are we going to pay the bills this month, and you wake up in the morning and you're thinking about how we're going to pay the bills this month. And it was a tough time. And I tried some MLMs during that time. Again, I liked the product, but I couldn't make any money because I had to micromanage the downline people to try to get them to do anything and recruit and sell. And therefore, your income is based on a big downline. I couldn't build it. Every time I built up a little bit, they dropped out for whatever reason. I kept having to rebuild. It just didn't work. And so I was at this place where I didn't know what I was going to do, and I was short on paying my bills. And then I saw this program come across from my friend, this digital growth community. And she shared with me about it. We talked several times, and I saw her make money. Then I was convinced. But I got in. There's 4 different levels to get in at this program. It's a training program. It's a digital marketing training program similar to a college course you take. Most community colleges, most colleges now have a digital marketing course, training course that you can apply to your business. A business can use it, of course. Advertising is so expensive. This is a way to advertise on all the social media platforms and have no cost other than your initial startup cost. How to advertise for free. That's big in business, and most businesses are going digital now and have a digital catalog, a digital marketing plan. Everybody's digital now, so it is the way to go. But you just got to be careful. So I get into the program, and I got in at the highest level. I get in at the $900 level because it pays the most, and has the most training. That's where I got in. Now it's a one-time fee. That's important to remember. A lot of companies are going to ask for an annual fee, a renewal fee. Don't get into one of them, I would suggest, because whether you've made money or not, your fee comes due every month or every year, however they set it up. I didn't. This was a one-time fee. You can be in it for 100 years if you live that long, God willing, I guess. But there's a one-time fee only. Now in the program, there are some additional things you can purchase, but they're not required. Some additional training programs and so forth. I don't do any of those. Most of our people don't. We have about 56,000 people in our program, Digital Growth Community, about 56,000. About 1,000 new people join every month. And then there's a community page. It's a page on the website, but it's really about 8 or 9 pages of people reporting their wins, their incomes. And so they'll say, hey, I made 900 today, blah, blah, blah. And they'll share their brief story, and they'll share how much they made and so forth and so on. So it's really good that way. But I got into the program at $900. I made my first, that was in December of last year. Now, December is not a good time to be in a program because nobody has extra cash to get into anything. They're buying Christmas presents for the grandkids. So, but in that first month, I made $400. I had 2 sales. I made $400. I sold a $100 package and a $300 package. We have a $600 package and a $900 package. I got in at the $900 package. That first month I sold a 3 and a 1. So I made $400 the first month, and helped me to realize it's real. Now listen, this is super important, and I should have put it on my list of how to avoid a scam. No money other than no money goes to the company. No money goes to the company other than if you pay to have your website set up. There's a website setup fee, and you can do that. Now they show you how to build it yourself. I'm zero techie, so I paid a couple $100, and they set my website up, including all my personal information, all the stuff, all about the business, testimonials, and then included my PayPal and my Square account where people can check those off and pay me. So when someone buys my product from me, I make the $900 or $600, whatever the level they get in at. They check off my box to my Square account, and the money goes directly to me instantly. I don't get a check from the company. That's an important factor, because if your money goes to the company and they're collecting now from all over the place, thousands of people sending the money there, buying in, that company skips town or goes under or goes Chapter 11, you don't get paid. The money on mine, when I sell a product, the $900 package, it goes directly to my Square. Square puts it in my account immediately. Within a minute of someone signing up, I get paid. It's in my account. Never goes to the company. That is super safe. Super. And I got in at $900 in December. I made us $400 in December. In January, late January, I sold my first $900 sale, had my first $900 sale. So from that time on till now, I've been even. Since that $900 came to me, that $900 sale came straight to me, I was even. My investment was paid. So now all the rest since then, every sale I've had since then has gone directly to me, and it's pure profit. That's an important thing to realize. So, and personal success in this business depends on the training you get and applying it every day. I do 3 videos on multiple different platforms. I do 3 videos. I do a video here, and then I just copy paste it on all my different social media platforms. They taught me how to get into all those platforms. I was only in one platform when I got in this program, so they taught me how to get into all of them. Now I advertise on 5 or 6 platforms, and so that takes me about a half hour a day. I make the video, then I copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. It's that simple. Now, I want to recommend this program to you. If you're interested, comment yes or ready, or send me the website. Just comment to this video, and I'll send you the link to my website, the one that they helped me create, and you can check it out for yourself, read the testimonies and so on and so forth. Or if you want to comment and ask any questions, that's totally fine. Love to do that with you. And so let's make this happen, my friends. I have now more than made back my money investment. Now I'm just helping others and making great money while I do it. So God bless. Avoid the scams and be smart in your business. Digital Growth Community has been an answer for me. Thank you so much. Have a great one.